Oh goodness, it's been 10 months, hasn't it? Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're going to be continuing What If Death Was in Dragon Ball, the finale. Now, you may be wondering, wait, we're ending this What If so quickly? Well, yeah, because Death being in Dragon Ball, the more I look into it, the more, like, bad stuff's going to happen. And the bad stuff's going to happen starting in this part. And if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. It's free. You go change your mind. Enjoy the video. Now, the last part I left off is where, whatever we keep Broly, Pericus, or Tarbo on Earth. And I checked the comments below, and it said that, Tarbo will probably go back to his planet with his wife, which I do agree. Which we will say that, although he does find out that Vegeta's dead. Which is sad for him, but he is a pretty evil guy, so I guess it's kind of warranted, but still, he's kind of upset about that. Pericus and Broly, on the other hand, well, Pericus elated hearing that Vegeta's dead. He kind of liked this Goku guy since he killed him. Well, not really, but Death kind of did, but still. He got his revenge he wanted, even though he didn't do it by his own hands, but whatever. He could stay on Earth, better than Fampa. And, well, Broly, he's not going to go to Beerus' planet or anything, but he's going to train on Earth. So, that's pretty something. As for Goku, he's training on Beerus' planet. However, he doesn't get stronger. He does get stronger, but doesn't get stronger than his canon self. And the big reason why is because he hasn't gotten the same training he has in canon. Not only that, but he doesn't have any training partners like Vegeta. And, having two rivals train each other gives you a lot of power boosts. But without that, yeah, pretty much Goku is not going to get... he's still going to get Super Saiyan Blue. I'm pretty sure he would, but he'll be way weaker than he was in canon. Although the God Ki training does help him keep him a lot stronger than he was before. But right now, he's not stronger than his canon self. Resurrection F does happen, but I'm pretty sure Dev and everyone else will handle Frieza. And if not, Goku will appear, and when everyone teams up against him, they might be able to defeat the Emperor. Although it might be a lot harder than originally. Then we also got the Universe 6 tournament, where there's a lot of lack of fighters here, since, for example, if you remember part 1, there's no Piccolo, since Death killed the Pilaf game, meaning there's no Piccolo Jr. And also, Vegeta and Nappa are dead. And when I meant Vegeta and Nappa, I mean the Prince of all Saiyans Vegeta is dead, so they don't have him either. So that's a big issue because they need 2 members to replace these 2. And even Majin Buu is not here either, since Majin Buu was never free. And by extension, with Majin Buu never being free, this also means that Moral Seal is never broken, so that means he's going to remain in the Galactic Patrol. But this info is irrelevant, and you'll see why later on in this video. And now, if you ask that, maybe Death should join the tournament, although Beerus and Chopper are going to go against it, since it'd be pretty much unfair if someone like him goes to the tournament. Plus, since Beerus and Whis are awakened, they're a little bit more strict with Death, since he cannot just interfere with mortal matters. Which, he still protects Goku, but now he has to be more careful with his job, since Beerus and Whis are now watching him, the 2 superior guys over him. And he also got to listen to them. So yeah, pretty much, Universe 17 might be screwed by Universe 16, unless we get some fighters that are strong enough to contend. And again, since because Death has been killing so many threats before they even happen, that means the C fighters are much weaker. Which the only character being strong enough is Goku himself. But even then, is this still enough to handle Universe 6 warriors? So, the team we got right now is Goku, Gohan, if he's not busy with some Contra stuff, maybe Tien, Krillin, and possibly Monaka, because yeah, Monaka still happens. And unfortunately, this team's not enough, and because of that, I could honestly see Universe 7 losing. And even if you want to tell me that, Goku can still unlock Kaioken on top of Blue, but I feel like that's too much of a risk for Goku, since he's not stronger than his canon self. That means that the Kaioken might actually kill him more chance of killing himself. And I don't think he's even going to try that. So, yeah. sucks for Universe 7 because this means that Universe 7's Earth is transported to Universe 6. But hey, at least Goku gets a chance to train with Kappa, right? So that means he would train with other Universe 7 characters. And as for the Zamasu part, well, since Dr. Gero is dead on the first part, this means there's no future timeline stuff. The only reason that Zamasu will be pissed off is to pretty much hit using time abilities and Goku using God Ki, but it's not enough for him to go do the Super Mortal plans. So that arc is actually completely avoided entirely. Now, you might think this is good because we're actually skipping the Goku Black arc. However, things gets much worse from here once we start the Tournament of Power. And luckily for Universe 6, since they got Goku on the team, we could actually change the team. I could pretty much see Goku, Kappa, Kale, Khalifa, Hit, maybe Frost, probably the human fighters like Tien, or maybe the two Manekians able to feud with everyone else. And I feel like that's a pretty much solid team. As for Universe 7, it would be a lot trickier since, you know, they don't have Earth fighters. I mean, not like the Earth fighters are pretty much strong anyways, but still, Beerus is pretty much upset that he lost Goku. And Death, well, again, Death cannot just enter the Tournament Power since Beerus not going to allow him to, and he's not sure the Settles even going to allow someone like him to join the tournament else, since it is kind of unfair. Now, you see this, what if I mean? When Death is in Dragon Ball, he actually becomes irrelevant himself. And that's the sad part, unfortunately. So that means that Beerus had to pick up some random fighters. And unfortunately for Beerus, most of Universe 7's fighters are pretty much villains. So we had to make our own team here. So pretty much the first person I could think of is Tarble, like an earlier part. He might do something pretty good. Then maybe your joiners like Paipara. And he probably had to free a few Galactic Patrolmen, just like Sabongo, whatever his name is, 7-3, Moro, maybe get Granola from Planet Cereal, maybe the Manekian Savior, because that might do something well. And as for the other three fighters, well, since Earth is transported, we're not really sure, but I'm assuming we can also put in Jocko in the team. Yeah, he's not strong or anything, but at least it's something. But we can also replace as other two random prisoners or Manekians. I'll let you decide on that. But we can also put in Gas there in anything. Gas could be the 9th member. As for the 10th member, I'm not entirely sure, but if I had to pick one, then I would say probably Elect, if not Oil or Maki. But it doesn't matter which one of the heaters because they got their full team. Now, the Tournament of Power begins, and pretty much Universe 7 has a pretty much stacked team because you got characters like Moro and Granola on the team. And pretty much when Moro is able to absorb a lot of people's energy, a lot of people are going to know how strong Moro is. Of course, Goku's pretty much surprised about Beerus' team since the teams are pretty much evil people. But Kale and Khalifa and the other Saiyans in their Universe 6 team are able to fight off a lot of powerful warriors. Because since the tournament starts, Kale, Kappa, Khalifa, Goku, and Broly were all trained together. Which means, by now, the other Saiyan has Super Saiyan. Although Broly didn't have to get Super Saiyan yet, but he does get the Raffle form, which is a start for him. He is on the cusp of Super Saiyan, but it's best for him not to, because if he does, he's going to go on a rampage and accidentally kill someone. One of the big fights that begin is Moro versus Jiren, because when Moro senses how strong Jiren is, he wanted his energy for himself, and he begins to fight the Pride Trooper, but the Pride Trooper is able to easily knock around the Magician, which Moro has to lead to absorbing 73 a lot earlier, becoming his final form. And even if with his power, he's still not enough against Jiren. Well, that is if Moro is able to at least copy Jiren's abilities. If he's able to do that, then maybe he has a chance. However, Jiren simply powered up to more of his power, is able to defeat Moro. As for Granola, he's able to snipe a lot of people's vital points. And the Archonian, with his Force Purification, Papyrus is able to do a lot of good attacks. Although, he's not strong, he's not the strongest of the team, as any of the hits could easily knock him out. Universe 6, they decide not to attack Jiren just to see how strong Jiren is. And Moro is pretty much stronger than everyone else in their team, and is able to defeat him that quickly. So right now, everyone has to stay low and make sure to take out the weaker fighters before they work their way up to the strongest one. And at some point, Cal and Caulifla are going to get, sidetracked. They want to be slowed down, so they decided to use their Potara earrings, becoming Kefla, and able to go to their Super Saiyan forms, which they get a powerful ally. Sure, they lose 2 fighters and to create 1 powerful fighter, which is pretty much good, but also at the same time kind of bad, because that means if the fusion is knocked out, they'll lose 2 fighters at once. And Kefla, well, being the cocky female Saiyan she is, she wanted to face off Jiren, thinking she could beat him pretty easily, but she was sadly mistaken as she ended up being knocked out of the ring. And now to just lose their powerful fighter. So now Hit and Goku, Broly, and one of those 3 are able to last very long. It's not too long up until where Toppo, Dispo, and Jiren makes their way against them. And unfortunately for the 3, they couldn't do much. Even if, by the chance of Goku able to unlock Ultra Instinct or Broly able to go to his Super Saiyan form, it's still not going to be enough. And plus, Goku he doesn't even have that much training to learn about the Ultra Instinct fully. And it's not like he could use a Spirit Bomb either, since he never learned the Spirit Bomb. Also, I just realized now too, he wouldn't even able to learn Kaioken to begin with. I apologize for that mistake, but since he never died to Raditz, this means he would never learn Kaioken to begin with, which gives him even more reason for him to lose in the Universe 6 and 7 tournament. And because of such statement, this means that Universe 6 will be erased. This means Goku is erased. Not even death could save Goku from the tournament power. And just as Jiren was about to make his wish to wish for his master Gichin to be revived, he's also erased, since it's a selfish wish. And because of the selfish wish, Zeno isn't happy of the results of the tournament power. So all the universes are erased, and he has to deal with the responsibility of watching over the mortals anymore. And in a way, Samasu kind of got what he wanted, to eliminate the mortals, although he himself got eliminated by an erasure attack from Zeno. And just like that, the worst ending happens. Everyone dies. And yeah, this is what happens when death is in Dragon Ball. Because if you see this in a way where Death trying to erase Goku and protect him, this means he would have killed every single threat that tried to attack Goku before it happened. And because of that, it creates a snowball effect where Goku becomes a lot weaker, since there's no feelings to motivate him to go stronger. His rival Vegeta isn't there to help him grow stronger. His rival Piccolo isn't help there to get stronger. So pretty much just like that, everyone's just died. So this is what happens when Death in Dragon Ball. It just kind of like ruins the Dragon Ball timeline. If he wasn't there and Goku has his original adventure like he has in canon, then maybe they would have won the tournament power. But sadly, this is where the what if completely ends like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this dark ending, and it's pretty much realistic ending, since that's the realistic thing that will happen. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.